Vulgaris. It's a summer afternoon. We're in a run-down trailer home on the edge of the Mojave Desert in Palmdale. Not the upper-class Palmdale of today, but of 40 years ago, when it was still a shanty town, say in 1973.
Mama! Mama! Mama!
Eddie, my
Here.
baby,
Can you believe your eyes?
out of the blue.
Why aren't you ready? Didn't you get my letter?
Oh,
You didn't get my letter? Oh, Mom, it's a red letter day.
well, maybe that explains why you sashay into my trailer before I have time to do.
I can't believe you didn't know. I wrote you everything. Mama, sit down. Sit down. Mama, I'm getting married.
Oh, my little baby. And now she's getting married. You tell me, honey, while I do.
Mama, there's no time to do.
Normally, this place is spotless. If only I had known.
What's that you got growing around all around the trailer?
Oh, that's thyme. It's used in cooking.
It stinks. It smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. Throw something in a bag and let's get out of this soup can. Palmdale. You live in a trailer flat, straddling the San Andreas Fault, smack dab at the edge of the desert. 10 more feet that way and you'd be parched by noon. Oh, Mama, I wrote you such a beautiful letter. That's how moved I was after not writing you after all of this time. Mama, don't wear white. Either one of us show up in a church in white and the roof will fall in on the church. I maybe better call Ed and Nora. We're meeting at their place. They got a real nice place. I was there and Ed was there and Nora was there and the preacher was there. But Sally didn't show. Sally didn't show up.
Well, he's probably there by now.
Well, I don't know. I want to know if he is or not. I just want to believe that he is. Mama.
Wow.
You think he found out? Is that why you're upset?
You mean about my work?
Yeah.
Mama, I met him at the club,
At the where?
at the house. You see, Sally had been a regular customer. He'd been coming around for some 6 months. He'd be throwing $100 on one girl and $200 on another girl. Well, just imagine. Everything changed after me. After me, there was no more difficulty. Old Sally was a new man. He was a real man for the first time.
Sounds like a fairy tale.
Some of the girls said something like that, but they were being very vindictive. Oh, Mama, it's the love of the century. We've been in columns, you know.
Well, what did they say?
They said Romeo and Juliet. They said Grapefruit King and Showgirl. Showgirl. Just imagine. 14 calls to the circus and not one call back. And just once, Sally takes me to a gusset old joint to get a steak, and I'm a showgirl. Look, Mom, it says, Saul, Sunbless Soretti. That's the way they do it in the columns. They put the grapefruit name in the middle of his name. Sunbless is his grapefruit.
It's a very good grapefruit.
He's very conscientious about them.
Well, he ought to be.
Look. It says, Miss Evelyn Blair.
I thought you was using Chi-Chi.
All those names Sally made me get rid of. He wanted me to be presentable. I wasn't going to tell him my real name, but I figured after the way we met, what was I going to lie about?
I always thought Evelyn was such a pretty name. She used to come on the radio and play her violin. Evelyn and her magic violin.
Fine.
What did you call that stuff?
What'd you call that stuff? Over
Oh.
there.
Thymus Vulgaris. That's what they call it over in Latin. I didn't know. Jose told me.
Mama. What?
Jose Gonzalez. He was 19.
Oh, dear Jesus God.
He wasn't like those others.
He wasn't like those others, honey. He could speak English better than me. We sent out an announcement of our marriage. I didn't do that with my first. My first and me just ran off. My sailor Willie and I eloped the day before he got shipped out, and he got killed at sea.
You didn't get killed at no sea.
Honey, if you fall off the deck while you're swabbing it down, you're killed at sea. And then I met your daddy. I don't want you to be bitter about your daddy, honey. I don't think he abandoned us.
I know.
And I always had a fondness for Otto.
I don't remember no Otto.
You know Otto, the gambler. Oh, you were just little.
Jose and me couldn't send.
Jose and me couldn't send you an announcement because we didn't know where you was living.
Mama, I just been terrible to you after these past 2 years, ain't I? We ain't had no time together like we should. Mama, can I be perfectly honest with you?
Now wait. Your mama's not strong. She can't handle criticism like she used to.
No, Mama, this is perfectly honest about me. You see, Sally didn't show up. And the last thing I expected happened to me. It was like a huge weight being lifted up from my body.
Well, just how big a man is?
It was like my whole body was just saying, oh, thank God, I won't have to go through with this.
I don't think it's nothing. Just butterflies. I get them every time.
Mom,
Like,
you can.
I think I'm
Every
scared.
time, I think I'm scared to call Ed and Nora.
You know the number?
Sure, I remember things, but Sally never does. He's got business worries, something fierce. But what does it matter? He wanted you to come visit us. I told him how wonderful you was. Wouldn't it be nice, Mama, to have a garden and a swimming pool? And what about maids? Nora's got 3 or 4. Sally's got 6 or 8.
I can't really swim.
It's no different than a waitress bringing food or something. Hello? This is 1 now. Is Nora there? This is Evie. She's going to get me. They do their thing and we do. Hi, honey. Come hold my hand. What? You got a message for me? Oh, Nora. Oh, my God. Oh, thank you, Nora. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Mom, it's Saul.
What?
Solly got stuck in traffic and he couldn't find your address. But he said he'd be waiting at the Schwab's drugstore all night long, which he's sure to find.
Honey, it's the answer to an unspoken prayer.
Did you hear that? Is all right with the world? Mama, not once did I doubt. Not in my hearts of heart.
Oh, my little girl, on her wedding day, I never thought I'd see it. What's the matter, honey? Are the butterflies back again? Do you feel the weight again?
Well, kinda.
Good things when they finally happen. It's a letdown, I know. But think of your future. Is it the money?
It's not quite the money, Mama. It's not quite the money. It's like what I gotta do to get it.
You love him, don't you? You do love him.
Well, it's just that I didn't want to let you down. I mean, having a garden and a swimming pool and never to have to turn your hand again. Oh, Mama, I was just beginning to feel so comfortable here with you.
Yeah, it was nice.
Well, maybe the two of us should go somewhere together.
I think I'd like that.
We ain't had no time together like we should.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'm not getting any younger. And you see, Mama, it's all a question of priorities. I mean, marrying Solly is one thing, but where would that leave me? I mean, I think there are two kinds of people in the world, the users and the used. Or as Solly says, him being in the produce business, he thinks in food. Solly says there are the eaters and the eatings. And it don't take no bifocals, Mama, to know that you and me are just
Eatings? That's right.
which is all right.
It's all right.
I mean, the eaters gotta have something to eat or everybody would be up a creek.
Without a paddle.
And the eatings gotta get away sometimes just to store up, because it takes a lot of fortitude to be an eater.
Sometimes the eaters gotta take a break.
There's a place I know. It's on the ocean, and it has a breeze and the sun. That'd be enough.
That'd be enough.
Just the two of us, to get away, to build a little strength.
I think I'd like that.
I would too.
So now we know. If that place is on the ocean, I hope there's a pool. 'Cause I hate getting my hair wet.
You can't swim, I thought.
Well, no, but it'd be nice to splash around.
Are you ready to go now?
I'd like that.